Henry says. Ugh. I'll make us a tea then. The kitchen isn't a kitchen at all. It's basically a cupboard at the back of the shop. So I carry on talking to Henry as I put the kettle on. You were in my dream last night, I tell him as I take my life is a romantic comedy minus the romance and just me laughing at my own jokes mug out of the cupboard. Stop, Bea, Henry says. I'm blushing. Not like that, I tell him, dropping a tea bag into the mug. We were on the tube, but you were driving it, and I was up there with you talking to you, but you kept saying I was distracting you, so I said I'd drive, and I did, but it wasn't a tube anymore, and then it was a bus, but the windows were all steamed up, and I couldn't see where we were going. I think that means you feel like you have a lack of control in our relationship, I hear Henry say. Seriously? I poke my head out of the cupboard. I mean, that could actually make sense, but... Henry laughs. No, I think it means you ate the last of the good cheese when you were watching Master of None last night. I did do that. He's right. I roll my eyes. Very helpful, thank you. I have always wanted to drive a tube, though. I know, I say. That's why we always sit at the front on the DLR. We should do that this weekend. It's been ages. He heads back behind the desk so I can see him from the kitchen. You didn't have your usual dream then? Henry asks. I thought you had that every night. He means my recurring dream, about a man in the park. Everyone knows about it. Everyone takes the piss out of me about it. Not last night, no, I say, even though I did. And I don't have it every night, just most nights. Once the kettle's boiled, I open the fridge and find that we're out of milk. Again. Even though there's a big sheet of paper with "Use the last of the milk, buy more" written on it. I wrote it and put it there. No one takes any notice. I don't understand it. If you use the last of the milk, and you know you have, because you've managed to wash out the plastic bottle and put it in the recycling box, why would you not go and get more? I could understand it, maybe, if the shop was far away, although that would still be selfish, ovs, but it's practically next door. Next door but one, in fact, so it literally takes 2 minutes to get there and back. For fuck's sake, I mutter. We should just start drinking it black, Henry says. Lazy bastards. I leave the milkless tea and grab my coat off the hook on the back of the door. Will you be all right on your own? I ask. The shop's empty, but we always ask each other this. It's become a running joke. I think I'll probably manage, Henry says, sitting down behind the counter and opening a copy of The Observer that Craig, who works weekends, has left behind. It was raining when I got here an hour ago, but when I step out of the shop onto the street, I realise the weather's changed completely. It's a little chilly, but the sky is clear blue and the sun is bright. The road is wet and shiny, and I take a couple of steps back as a black cab whooshes past. The pavement's narrow here, and I've been splashed before. The grocer's is quiet. I've missed the early rush, and I'm too early for the lunchtime rush. Zita is behind the counter. She's staring down at her phone, her thumbs flying over the keyboard, but looks up at me and smiles. I head towards the back of the shop for the milk, stopping to consider an avocado and maybe some tomatoes for my lunch. But I've got a Tupperware of pasta, so I should leave them till tomorrow. I grab an apple for myself and an orange for Henry, and pay Zita. As I'm leaving, her boyfriend passes me, and I turn back and watch him pick Zita up and swing her around. They're so cute together, but Henry always says their PDA is enough to make the fruit go off. I suspect he thinks they're cute too. I'm convinced there's a romance-loving heart.